Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Thank you so much for being here. So I just did a thing and I bought the new Kindle Paperwhite Signature Edition that Amazon just released like a couple of months ago as sort of a Christmas present for myself, from myself, that sort of thing. First of all, let's just appreciate the packaging of this one. I feel like with the old Paperwhite model, the packaging was just like really standard and it was fine, but it was like nothing exciting. I truly love what they did with the specific packaging here for this model. I have it in metallic black. I'm kind of heartbroken that they didn't release this in a agave green or just like matcha green kind of colorway. I really liked that one for the 11th generation Kindle Paperwhite. I had the previous Kindle Paperwhite and my FOMO kicked in and I bought this one as well. I am specifically very excited about the auto-adjusting light in the signature edition because my previous Paperwhite didn't have that. So with that being said, let's just unbox this one because I waited long enough. This arrived yesterday and I just had to wait to have like better lighting to film. So yeah, let's just unbox this and set it up because I'm very excited to start reading on it. Usually with Kindles, the way that you open the box doesn't really work that great, but I will do my best and I will also shut up for that ASMR moment. So okay, that was pretty satisfying. Okay, let's open it. So I'm really not doing a great job with this unboxing, okay? So this is everything that's in the box and the cable is going to fall off. It's 2024. Why do we still receive a USB-A to USB-C? It should be just USB-C to USB-C. I don't think like anyone is using this older cable anymore. So I don't love that. In the box, we have obviously the Kindle itself, which I will unwrap in just a minute. And then we have our instructions here and the like cardboard insert from the box. Let's concentrate on the unwrapping of the paper. Okay. That was satisfying. Okay. Ooh, okay. I really like this new finish on the back. Wow, okay. Cool, okay. So I don't know if this is visible on the camera itself, but with the previous Kindle Paperwhite that I had, the finish on the back was that like very soft plastic and it just gets super gross after a while. I am someone that takes very good care of their devices and even for myself, the back was just full of scratches and the like oil from your hand just gets everywhere on that device. And even if you wipe it down, it just still remains with that stickiness, which I didn't really like that much. So this is more matte, but it still feels grippy. So I'm very curious to see how it will look after some time of using it. So this is how it looks on the back, and then on the front we obviously have the new rounded bezels, and I'm happy with the fact that this doesn't look that big compared to my older Kindle because I think it has like a slightly bigger display, but the unit overall doesn't look that big. And then let's compare it. Okay, so it's a bit taller than my Kobo Libra color. Not sure if you are able to see, but it's slightly taller than the Kobo Libra color, and obviously it's like not that wide as the Libra color. So this is the comparison between the two. Okay, let's power it on. So the power button is still at the bottom of the screen. Let's just power it on and see the loading screen. Okay. So I'm going to select, ooh, the screen definitely feels sharper than my older Kindle. Okay, this is good. This is really, really good. And I can already see the light sensor doing its magic, because the screen was super bright at the beginning, and then when I'm looking at it now, it just adjusted. I'm very happy about that. So let's go with English. I am neither in the UK or in the US, but that's okay. And now it just loads. You can set up your Kindle very, very easily with just the app on your phone. So it says it right here if you want to do the setup on the actual device or with your phone. I am just going to select setup with your phone, and I am just going to open the Kindle app on my phone. As you can see, the app already recognized my new Kindle, and it asks me if I want to set it up. So I will just say get started. Now it says that the app is connected, and now it's giving me a tutorial. I already know all of these things, so I will just click on next. Okay, I'm just gonna download back some of the books that I already have on my Amazon account. I'm just gonna download the unread ones, which are not that many anymore. I'm very happy about that. So let me open A Dark and Drowning Tide by Alison Saft, because this is the book that I currently have opened on my Kobo. And let's just do like a comparison of the two. Okay, so I have to change the settings on my Kindle, because right now it's the standard lock screen. So in order to do that, we will go to settings here. This is very hard to do in the viewfinder. And then we would go to screen and brightness right here. And then you have the first option with show covers on lock screen. I will toggle that on. And now if I open my book, which is A Dark and Drowning Tide, I will just lock the screen up, and then you will be able to see that the book cover is showing up on the lock screen. I feel like this is not a great example just because the cover doesn't have that many colors to begin with. So let's just make a short comparison between how the screensavers look on the Kobo and Kindle. Not that huge of a difference just because the actual cover doesn't have that many colors, but let me turn on the screen for both of these and we can compare them. This is the Kobo with the colors, and then this is the Kindle Paperwhite. These are not very ideal conditions just because I'm in front of my window and there's a lot of glare, but this is how the screens look like. I am very happy with the fluidity of the device. The pages are turning very, very fast. And let me just turn on the auto brightness as well, and I will show you how the actual text looks like on the Kindle compared to Kobo. This is how the screen looks like. This is how the text looks like on both Kindle and Kobo. If I will get this one closer, I don't know if the camera is able to pick it up, but on the Kobo, because it has a color filter on, this screen is a bit grainy and not that sharp, which I don't really mind that much. I think it looks okay. And then this is how the text looks on the Kindle. In real life, you can tell that the Kindle is very, very sharp. My previous generation Kindle was very sharp as well, but this I feel like is on the next level just because how black the black seems to be. On my previous one, the blacks were almost like a grayish tone, but this is truly, truly deep black. Also, if you are wondering if your cases will work from your previous generation paperwhite, the 11th generation, to this one, they unfortunately do not. I have this clear case for my previous generation Kindle, and unfortunately it does not fit. It just doesn't go all the way up here when I try to put it on. So if you have these very, very tight fitting cases for your previous generation Kindle, they are not going to fit the newer generation. This was the unboxing for the new signature edition Kindle Paperwhite 12th generation. That's a mouthful. But yeah, I will go read now just because I'm very excited to get to use this device, and I'm gonna talk to you later. Hi friends, it's the next day. Yesterday I have read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and this morning I have finished it in terms of my new Kindle. So it definitely feels faster than the previous version. From what I understand, they also released like a software update for the older 11th gen, so I think that might become a bit snappier as well. I am so happy with the dark mode on this one. I read quite a bit last night on this, and I feel like I can truly use the dark mode now, just because on the previous version it wasn't truly like dark or black. It was just like kind of grayish, and I didn't really like that. I didn't really use it that much on my previous Kindle, but on this one I feel like I can truly start using it because it just feels nicer, richer. The contrast is amazing on this device. Now, in terms of The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, so I know this book is popular, and it was popular for like a couple of years now at this point. That's why I was a bit unsure if I want to pick it up, just because I feel like with very hyped books, sometimes I end up not enjoying them as much, but I am happy to report that this was not the case. Taylor Jenkins Reid did something so amazing in this book. I was just in awe of her writing style, and how easy and quick and interesting and unputdownable this book truly is. The only thing that I have read, and I think it's comparable to this one, I think it's Julia Fox's Down the Drain, because that book truly feels like literary fiction in the way that it's written and the events that are happening and stuff like that, even though it's about someone's actual life. In this book, it's the complete opposite, meaning that the main character that we are following is a fictional one, but in the way that it's written and in the way that it's told, it truly feels like it's about someone's real life. So just to give you like a brief summary, we are obviously introduced to Evelyn Hugo, who was this huge actress from the 50s and 60s, and in present day she wants for a specific journalist to write her life story. She's contacting this publication and she's requesting specifically that Monique Grant, a journalist who works there, to write like an article about her. When Monique and Evelyn meet, Evelyn is telling to Monique that she wants her to write her life story, basically, for the world to know the truth about her life and how she got famous. And as Evelyn starts unfolding what happened throughout her career, we very soon find out that she was very calculated and careful and meticulous. You could say a mastermind in the way that she crafted her public persona. Everything that she did was with the sole purpose of becoming famous. And once she got there, she realized that she had to stay relevant, and she kind of did everything in her power to achieve that. She had, as the title suggests, 7 marriages, and she goes in detail as to why she married each of these men. And very early on in the book, Monique asks her, "What was your one true love?" And the answer to that might surprise you if you keep reading. This was very impactful. As I said, it's very well written. You also have these like news articles that are in between a couple of chapters to get the feeling of how Evelyn Hugo was portrayed in the media at that time when she was very famous. This is so emotional and heartbreaking. I kind of teared up at the end, and my God, this was unbelievable. 5 stars for sure. Now I am very excited to potentially start reading other books from this author, because this was absolutely amazing. This is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. That being said, this is the end of today's vlog. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will probably hopefully see you in the next one. Bye everyone.